Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Now today we're going to take a look at Fantasy Tennis. Now this is a free-to-play sports MMO, obviously it's tennis MMO, and it's with some anime style graphics and stuff like that. It's got some pretty cool elements, so let's get started and take a look at what it does have. Now I do already have a character created. I'm not going to go through the character creation, it's really pretty basic, there's not a lot of options there. So it's pretty simple. And the game does have 3 channels. You can see here a rookie channel, a free channel, and a chat channel. We're going to go ahead and join the rookie channel. So let's go ahead and connect. Now one thing I can tell you right off the bat is you can see here that the game has a lot of different options. You know, you've got different tournaments. Right now I'm doing this right in the middle of this video, right in the middle of June, and it's right before Wimbledon is about to start, and so they're actually doing a full Wimbledon tournament that you can go and you can join and be a part of. The game also has a lot of PvE type stuff, and you can go through the quest mode and things like that, which is pretty cool, and you do a lot of the quests are in single player, but some of them are in match play. The game does have a housing system, and it also has a really in-depth tutorial. But let me tell you one of the things I'm really disappointed about, and I don't know if it's just the game's older or maybe they just don't, because the game doesn't have a huge player base, I'll tell you that right out of the gate. It has a moderate player base, but not a huge one, and when you go in here and you check the settings, this is your only resolution option, and it's very disappointing when that's the only resolution option. I mean, you know, the times have changed. It's definitely time to update the options there. Now one other thing I can tell you is you go into the single player mode and you go and you've got these different options, okay? So you've got level 1 restriction, game mode basic, opponent is Lucy, and it's got different stages that you can play on. Before we start, you can see here's this quest medal, purple, that's basically your reward, and then you've got this option, Emerald Beach. Now here's what's really crazy about this. These single player modes are really hard, even in the very beginning. I mean really hard. I'm going to show you right now how hard they are. It's pretty nuts exactly how hard it is. So you want to challenge me again? Bring it on. Yes, I do. So now there's not really a lot to say here. I mean, it's pretty basic. You've got your serve. You can move back and forth and pick where you want to serve from. You can see you've got a timer. So then we want to take and we can use the arrow keys to move back and forth. And then you've got all kinds of different shots available to you. You know, like we're sitting there and we're using that. We've got a lob shot that we can throw the ball up in the air, and then we've got essentially a power shot, and there's no way I'm going to make it to that ball. And now each of these little PvE matches are essentially 2 games, so they don't take very long to get through. And you can, like you saw, you can earn different rewards and things like that. Let's go ahead and get that one back. See if we can actually win a point. So there we go. We actually did win a point. It's amazing how hard you have to focus and concentrate. Can't talk and play at the same time. So pretty funny stuff. But you do have a lot of really basic fundamentals. Your different shots are either using A and S on the keyboard, and then you've taken and you can actually you can get different like power shots and stuff like that. Like there's actually like an overhead smash, so you saw that. So obviously I'm going to tell you guys that this is a really hard game, and then I'm going to win this no problem, which I doubt it, because these PvE experiences always get me. And let's see if we can win another point. There we go. 40-15. So 40-15, we've almost won. Now, you know, there's not a lot going on here. It's pretty basic, simple tennis style game. You do have different backgrounds and stuff like that you can play in, and all that good jazz. So I mean, you're not really going to be seeing anything that's too new as far as a tennis game is concerned. I mean, there isn't really too much to it. I mean, tennis is tennis. There are singles play, there's also doubles play. Like you saw, there's the tournament, there's the match play. I'm going to go ahead and keep going through this and finish this game out. See if we can take this guy out really quick. And of course, like I told you guys, I told you it's gonna be it's really hard, and so of course I'm gonna win pretty easily and handily. But you know, like I said, it is not as easy as I'm actually making it look. Or maybe it is, and when I played prior to that, I was just really shitty. So who knows? Or maybe right now the NPC is just setting me up because he knows that I'm recording and showing you guys exactly what's going on. So, but it's pretty crazy. I will get out of this in a second as soon as I win and show you guys that it is not all super easy. Oh, see there, I actually lost a point because I missed the ball. I missed my smash opportunity. That's one of the funnest parts and funnest, I don't know, whatever you want to say. Let's get this going back. See, I missed it again. I was too far forward. Actually, I'm just trying to extend out the video right now. Just kidding. But when you win, I think it's a lot more fun when you actually are playing against an actual player. Makes a huge difference as far as see, now he's gonna take, and I told you it was gonna get harder. Open my mouth, and now it's getting more difficult. But it's pretty easy to find a game. I haven't had too many problems actually trying to find an actual other player to play against. The difficulty is most of the time they're a lot higher level. So I think that there might be a decent player base in the higher levels, but at least in the early stages, there's not a lot of other players in the game. At least not that I've seen. And here we go, deuce. So, but graphically, if you enjoy the anime style and sports games and stuff like that, then this is definitely something that you'll probably enjoy. That's one thing that pisses me off, is when she dives for a ball, it takes her forever to get back up and get back into the play. So that's a little bit disappointing, but you know, nothing major there. Let's see if we can win another point here. And like I said, I jinxed myself by actually saying that it was getting easier. But now see, I can actually leave here, but I'm not gonna leave here because I do want to finish this game. So here we go. Let's see if we can get back on the winning trail. Or maybe he just actually started playing harder. Nope, there we go. So, but the game is, I mean, like I said, it's pretty basic. I mean, it's a tennis game. It does have singles and doubles. As far as the gameplay is concerned, it does also, like I said, have those tournaments. And I think there's actually cash prizes for some of those tournaments, which is pretty cool that a game would actually have that. I know there's obviously in-game prizes when you have different tournaments and stuff like that. Let's see if we can get him to move around a little more. There we go. 30 love. So here we go. We're gonna take this game. Otherwise, we're just gonna be losing. Can't have that happen. There we go. So 40 love. Gotta step up to the plate here, so we don't look awful. But it's really difficult because, I mean, like I said, it is just a basic tennis game. So, I mean, there isn't a lot for me to say. We'll take a look at some of the other modes here in a second as soon as I win. And there we go. I actually won. And there we go. We got a fish for for our accolades. You can see it's basically got a very simple structure, level structure. You get experience in gold, and then you can see I've got 34 out of 111. So I have to play a lot of those games, and they take a little while. I mean, I'm guessing as you level up, you're going to get a little bit better. We can go take a look at my profile and stuff like that. Let's actually exit out of here. And then this is Battlemon to play with. Here's my information. So you can see I'm a grade Chicky. My basic record, win-loss 0-3, battle record. Now battle is a different mode where you actually can take, and there'll be different like power-ups that'll pop up on the court, and you got to run around and get those power-ups, and then you can use those power-ups through the course of the match, and actually, you know, either a more powerful hit or slow the other guy down. And they're all different kinds of things. You see consecutive wins, perfects, guard breaks, and then you've got your experience, and then here's all your different attributes. And it looks like each time that you level up, you get points that you can assign in here to the different attributes that will actually help you to become better, so to say. In the Battlemon, it looks like it's almost like a little pet system. You've got My Home. You do have a housing system. I'm not sure what the point of the housing system is, but the game does have a housing system, and then you have the emblems. Let's keep moving through this different stuff. So here's the game shop. So you can see here you've got, you know, Wings of Memory, you've got Bursts of Speed, you've got, you know, a few different things. Obviously, these types of games are always going to have costuming type stuff. And you can see the different characters and the different costumes that go with the different characters. So it's kind of funny to see some of these. I mean, there's like a Pinocchio character. Really interesting stuff. You got different items. Item for adding one more card slot. So not exactly sure. And then here's the different Battlemons. You can see here they have different attributes and different abilities and stuff like that based upon them. And then there's a messenger. Looks like we have a messenger. Happy Valentine's Day. So that's how long it's been since I logged into the game. So happy Valentine's Day. Okay, thank you. So was there something attached? A free chocolate. So let's just hit OK, and let's close that out. And then let's head over to... This is a different club, so it's kind of like becoming a member of a club is like a, you know, just like a tennis club or, you know, athletic club or whatever where you play tennis. It's essentially kind of like your so here you can see, like, here's the club name, Wild Players, club level 0, level restriction 5, enable characters, stuff like that. So essentially each of these clubs they're like kind of like your clans or your guilds type of thing. Then you get your different rankings. You can see here's the #1 guy, level 60, tons of experience. Here's his win-to-loss ratio, 67%. This guy's win-to-loss is pretty nuts, 91%. You can see, I don't know what the RP is. And then you've got rankings by battle, and Madonna is the #1 in the battle. Then you got Guardian Battle, which you can see there. But that's all just, you know, different parts of the game. And let's head back to the little island. Let's actually go back to the bigger island, and let's take a look. You can take a look at the tournaments. And here's all the different tournaments. So like I said, because it's that time of year, there's the Wimbledon option. Total period starts 6:20 through 6:25. Application period is actually right now. If I wanted to apply, I missed the application period because I'm doing this video on the 19th. But you can see there's also there's Pan American Basic, all level. There's a bunch of different tournaments going on. So I mean, there must be a player base that I'm not seeing, probably because I'm in the rookie channel. So let's go take a look at the actual match play, and we'll see if we can join a quick... You can pick your different battle modes. So you've got Guardian, Battle Mode. I'm sorry, your different game modes. Guardian, Battle Mode, Basic Mode, or Battlemon. Let's see if we can find an actual game that has empty. So let's jump in there. Oh, that has a password, so we can't do that. And you can see they've got different ones, whether they're EU or... It looks like all of these are EU. So is there any way to have them not be EU? Or, oh, it looks like they're all EU. So let's jump in there. So let's go ahead and play this. This guy's gonna completely wreck me, but hey, at least we'll get into some gameplay with another player. And you can see the different arena types. It's a basic mode. We're up in this like Pillar Greek god style Pantheon, I guess you could say. Let's skip that. Nope, doesn't look like we could skip it. Maybe now? Nope. There we go. So level 7, win-loss, 35 to 16. I'm going to get my ass handed to me, but it'll be worth it just so you guys can see what it looks like somebody who actually knows how to play the game. And basically I'm just trying to keep the ball alive, and they're just whacking the shit out of the thing everywhere. So nice thing about playing with other players is you actually have, see, I'm just not fast enough to get to some of these shots. You actually have them being fallible. So when I was playing the computer, it's crazy because it seriously felt like the computer is unfallible. I mean, you occasionally can win a game against them, but like that one that you saw, I mean, that's a level 1 game, and it still took me all the way to the very edge of the possibility gameplay-wise. She just blew that ball past me. So there's one down, and I cry a little bit. And let's see if we can actually do a little bit better on our serve. I doubt it. It makes such a difference when you have even just a few levels in the game. Hey, look at that. I actually got a point against the level 7. All right. So I'm not as awful as I thought. Actually, I am, but we'll leave that alone. So thought for sure she'd hit it down the line. My own fault. I should have just stayed in the middle.
First serve.
But it's kind of cool to see that they've got different, different battle modes. They've got different, not only the modes, but different maps and places that you can actually play and stuff like that. And graphically, if you like the anime style, kind of be up your alley. I don't know of any other tennis MMO right now on the market. There may be. I know there's a lot of other tennis games. Oh, see, now she's actually going to use one of her special abilities. Try and blow the ball by me. Oh, look at that. She was trying to do something fancy, and I actually got a point. So, and also, I mean, you can hear sound-wise. I mean, the sound is good as far as the special effects or the sound effects, and also as far as like the music playing in the background creates a little bit of a an ambiance for the gameplay. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you'd like to play or learn more about fantasy tennis, you can read our full review at MMOden.com or just click the link in the description.
Try again.
Till next time, thanks for watching.